Underway here in the third quarter. Hunter fouled on that drive. Actually stepped out of bounds.
Defense in that third quarter, especially from three-pointer. That's what was the difference.
And he has 20. Well, he's found a real comfortable home already. Lisa has this report on the Hawks. Lisa?
Yeah, guys, just talked to a Hawks assistant, Efe Udo, who I asked him, what didn't he like about the way they closed out that second quarter. He said, just too many turnovers. We didn't get back in transition. He said De'Aaron Fox really pushes the pace for them. That was a problem, so that's going to be key for them going forward. He said also just keeping them out of the middle of the floor. And offensively, he said, for us, we've got to take.
The lead at 15 for San Antonio. All this despite a quiet half for Wembanyama. Fox, one more. Wemby with the three ball. Got it. Q is Kongwu counters. Onyeka Kongwu, who came out of USC and another.
You know the scary thing about this San Antonio squad is that the game's going to keep getting easier for Wemby. You add Chris Paul, the game gets easier. You add De'Aaron Fox, the game gets easier. The corner three, but when you have a great player and surround him with quality players, the game just opens up for him.
Fox on the bounce out top. Inside to Wembanyama. The double comes on the catch.
It's a player in the history of the NBA that can guard that.
They double teamed him, Richard. They had two of them. Hunter sees two bodies out to Okongwu. Inside, good look. And the Spurs call timeout on Fox. Got a little wedge screen for Harrison Barnes to get him open. Wembanyama inside. Got it over. Great execution and call by the Spurs out of the huddle. Good high hands by Fox. Got a deflection. It caroms to Wembanyama for the three. Vassell skying up. Barnes got it off the bounce. Got blocked by Rizaship. 16-point lead for San Antonio. Young couldn't get it with the left. Okongwu with the follow.
It's because he knows he has to go around the extended arm of Wemby. So that changes the trajectory of your shot.
Wembanyama with the screen on Trae Young. Ball sprays it to the corner. Barnes off the mark, and Harrison Barnes been shooting over 40% from deep on the season. Hunter with the stare down three. And up and down we go. Vassell on the chase action, got it back. Chris Paul with the midi. A little bit strong. Pardon me, that is Trae Young. The lead is down to 12. Sohan getting ready to come into the ball game for the Spurs. Fox pops clutch. Over Tystein from the field. And there's Vassell. They got 2-on-1. They got numbers. Barnes on the break. Got it to go. Eschewing the timeout. He's going to let them play. The lead back up to 16. Okongwu bullied Wemby on the baseline.
In my opinion, not doing a very good job. They're almost going at Wemby, lifting him off the floor, making him have to guard and not just being a help defender.
Vassell got Young off the screen, gets it back from Daniels. 14-footer, he draws the foul. Harrison Barnes is one of those 125 pounds.
I actually went to college for a few years, had that experience there, but he's almost had that veteran presence since he was a rookie. Kind of an old man spirit, if you will.
Always wears a sport coat on the road. Sohan blew a tire on the pass. Young tries to gap Sohan and got to the rim. Nothing easy coming tonight for Trae Young.
And this is the time when you can attack. No Wemby in the game. You can get into the paint.
Fox with a heat check. Hunter with the pull. A logo three by Young. Chris Paul leaked out. They didn't see him initially. Sohan, the trailer, got it. Sacramento shooting, pardon me, San Antonio shooting 57%. Daniels for three. Boy, that was an easy
size. Sohan is kind of the 4/5. You see him running into this pick and roll, but they don't have size like they normally do.
Sohan got hung up in the air, Richard, and it goes to Champagnie. Now Barnes on the wing. 9 on the shot clock. Barnes on the blow by. Got it with the... It's a good sign for San Antonio because the split between his home and road production has been big. Okongwu for three.
Professional level. So I like where they are from their guard standpoint.
Fox on the backdoor cut. Pass never made it. Young looking for a crease. Had it knocked away by Champagnie. Retrieved it. Okongwu inside.
Trae Young still facilitating. Always looking for his teammates.
It's up to 9 assists, Richard. Johnson fires away. That rims out for the Hawks to get it down to 10. Castle switches on to Young. Young with the float game. Got it. It's as close as they've been in a while as Pete Krejci goes back to the bench for the Hawks. He was getting ready to come into the ball game. Daniels, the great barrier thief. Fox calls out the set. He calls out elbow, points to his elbow. Off the screen. Okongwu guarding Fox on the switch. A rare miss for Fox tonight. The Hawks in the middle of a 6-0 run. Hunter for three. Butter. 3 minutes to go. Castle out top. And off the turnover, 2-on-1 with Daniels. Hunter. Oh, Castle blocked it. But Dade is down to 3. Atlanta in the midst of an 11-0 run. And the building got hot, Richard. Vassell. Sohan with the board. And he draws the foul.
With the second unit. So these are the things that take.
Great matchup there. Had a chance to visit with the respective head coaches today. Game available on ESPN Plus, NBA TV, and True TV. Off the turnover, Wembanyama hands it to Fox. A great hit ahead to Sohan. Vassell. Pristine ball movement by the Spurs, and Johnson couldn't cash out. Hunter kept it in play to Johnson. A frenetic pace. Vassell had it knocked loose. Got it back on the corner, lined up the seam.
I love seeing both teams scrambling, second efforts, getting on the floor. You see all of this again. This Atlanta team, they gave Cleveland their first loss. They beat Boston. They're going to continue to play regardless of what the score is or the situation.
Under 90 seconds to go in the third. What do you make of the defense that Daniels has played on Fox tonight?
It's been pretty good. Understand, when De'Aaron gets going, there's not much you can do, but I like what he's done on the second half.
What a great pass that time by Wembanyama, one of his skills. I'm not sure that Trae Young meant to pass it off the backboard. It comes to Sohan. Vassell called from Atlanta. Boy, Hunter put shoulder day, Richard.
I don't know, if you look at Okongwu, that's a shoulder day, a back day, chest day. That's a strong young man.
Daniels trying to stick with Fox. Fox spins and fades. Left that a little bit short. There's about a 5-second difference between the shot and game clock. Trae Young out front. Young draws the foul. Young sneaks the screen, pulls quickly. That ball screen, Richard.
Well, and you see, you have to give him space. That stop and pop is so quick.
Johnson from deep. Wemby with the putback.